ladies, hope you're having a great day today. It is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going fantastic. I'm here with you and up and ready to get my home going, get some things done in the house, make food, clean up, all those fun things that we could do on a Monday. Are you ready for a good day? I'm ready for an amazing day. I'm watching right now. I'm doing my premiere right now, so I've been having this on for last week because we were doing the giveaway. So awesome that we could do that and do it during the premiere. So I've got to keep this on at the same time so I can go through and pick the winner while I'm filming my present day video. So this was a good weekend. What did we do this weekend? This weekend was a working outside weekend. Oh my goodness, it was the temperature in Florida is very, very toasty right now. The temperatures are high 90s, but the real feel is over. It was close to 110. It's going to be that again today. So like the last few days we've had that, and it's just toasty, but good for sunshine, because you know what, I think this week we're going to have that rain coming around again, so no complaining. But it was toasty. We did outside work today, so we did a lot of the front yard work where we cut grass, we weed whacked, we pulled up the bed around the weed, the flower beds. We had to put the barrier down, for the weeds. We pulled it up last year, but didn't put a barrier down because just thinking, just go in there and pull the weeds out. No. Florida weeds are a different kind of breed here. So usually, you can pull out a weed here and there. Florida's, they're like viney, and they get like wrapped around and stuck everywhere, and they just start like multiplying, I guess, just like anything else. And so the boys and I were out there, we were picking them with Craig, and they were like, wow, these are so tough. I said, it's just like the rumor weed. Remember Larry Boy and the rumor weed? I said, anybody else remember that Larry Boy and the rumor weed? That was my older kid's favorite show, the Larry Boy and the rumor weed. And so just a lot of weeds, but we got it. We got them all done. And then we have the palm tree. The palm tree keeps making, not all palm trees, the ones that they put in our neighborhood, a lot of people have the same one, and they just grow these big giant seed pods, and it looks kind of cool. It goes up the tree. You're like, what is that? And then the seed pod opens in this big giant branch with like berries, whatever the berries are on the palm tree, fall down, like hang down, and then all these balls fall down into your flower gardens, and it makes like such a mess. And so we looked up there. I think there was 4 like of the ball things, and they're huge. They're literally this big and like huge things of berries. And so I was like, oh my goodness, we got up there and cut those off. Then we looked, I think there's like 3 more pods, but they're kind of coming up in the middle, so it's kind of hard to cut. And I'm like, all right, that'll be over the next few months that those will pop down. So that was the focus. Wash the porch off. The lizards like to live out there, so there's lots of lizard poop, yuck. But it was good. So it was a long day. It was a long Saturday. That is where we spent our weekend. So Sunday rolled around, and you're tired. You're tired, and you're tired from working from the week. And so it was a good weekend. So today is going to be, let's get up and get things done. I have this week, my kids are gone again. A couple of them are gone this week, and so it's going to be one of those get up early, drop them off, come back late. They have a conference to go to, pick them up later at night. So the late night shift for me. And even last night I had to do an airport run last night late, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna embrace the later shift and just get up, and coffee goes a long way. But something else that came, I've been waiting. Look what showed up. New cookbook, a little taste of home. Comfort food for the next chapter. Now, a lot of you got my family Cooking Through the Generations cookbook, which was my first cookbook for like home recipes. I've done a slow cooker one as well, which I wrote that one to make life easier. Make life easier for you, because it's hard. Life is hard and it gets busy. So it was all slow cooker meals. That's all it was. And it went through all the different varieties of meats that, from beef, chicken to hot dogs. I know hot dogs are not that healthy, but you got to feed your kids hot dogs because that's what you can afford. There's recipes in there for hot dogs. So that was what that one did. And then I also did one for the homemaker's table, which is over here. And this is just more for like, I feel like it kind of took me back to my younger kid age, my younger kid era, even though there's an older lady on the front. But just kind of going through and just different treats you can feed your kids and snacks, just homemade stuff from scratch, getting away from so much processed stuff. Nothing wrong with processed stuff. I have processed stuff too. So that was where this one came on. And then I did my family cookbook, but I wrote it, and it was the first one I did, and it was more to get the recipes that we eat together for my kids because they wanted to have our recipes. Well, their biggest complaint is always, Mom, these recipes are so huge. There's so many people, and I never had it like set for like 2 people or 4 people. It was just however we made it. And so now I say the next chapter. I talk my next generation of kids, because we have 2 sets of kids. Just because we had ones when we were younger, we had 4, and then we had like a 5-year age gap, and then we had 6. And so this group of kids, they do eat a little bit different. They do have some of this. We do a lot of the same foods, but some we do not. And so I wanted to update it for those kids, and then the older kids can have it too, but these recipes in here are written for 2 people. So if you go through, it's nice and dark too for you. The last cookbook, I had the black or the big giant hardcover one, because that's what I wanted, and it was written for the lighter text. Okay, well then that was my first one, Live and Learn. And then, but it's like expensive because you got to pay for color and you got to pay for the hardcover. So Amazon charges you arm and a leg. So I get that you don't want to spend a lot of money, so I made it smaller. Well, that took away the it was a little bit lighter to read, so your eyeballs, it's kind of hard to see when it's small. And so I get that, and I did show in the videos when I shared my cookbook so that you would be able to see what it looks like. But this one's nice and dark. So this one it goes through, and I have breakfast ideas. And now it's got some of the same, it's got a lot of the same old ones. Like we've got our bagels with cream cheese and salami, baked French toast, baked brunch sandwiches, granola, there's a few, I'm trying to look what else is out in there. That would be the old one. Popovers, things like that, but I did add new ones to it. So I have like homemade bagels, because I wasn't making bagels when I did my first cookbook. I had what's the other one? Grits. Clean out the fridge, breakfast hash. So new ones in here, but again, no photo, just some black and white clip art, so no photo, so it's a little bit different, but it's made for 2 people. So, and if it didn't, like this one is making breakfast sandwiches, this is 6 sandwiches, because I figured you'd have a couple on here. So this goes through this one. We have that one for breakfast, and then at the end of it, I have a 7-day breakfast meal plan because some of my kids, even though they all, they live here, they live in the same house, they don't all enjoy cooking, and some do, some don't, until they get out on their own and then have to, do things on their own. And so I did a 7-day breakfast meal plan, different like prep things they can do, some tips. And then I had a shopping list, things to have. So just simple things. And then it goes on to lunch. A lot of the lunch, what do we have the same? We have Asian lettuce wraps. Those were the same. Club sandwiches, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom soup. But I added like creamy chicken and wild rice soup. Those were new. Greek style pita bread, because I made those and love those. Homemade chicken patties or chicken nuggets. Those were new ones on that. That's just a few of the new ones. So we have that in here, and that is for 2. And then again, at the end of this one, I did, let's see what this is at, lunch basics to keep on hand, like different things to make your lunches, easy, meal prep tip for a week of easy lunches, and then a 7-day lunch plan and a shopping list as well. And then dinner ideas. This one is a lot shorter. My other cookbook, I had a ton more, because the way I wrote it out, this time I mixed up between lunch and dinner. So this one has like 10K taco chili. This has our chicken pesto tortellini, because it's our favorite. What are some new ones on here that I did not have in my old one? The restaurant breadsticks, because those are our favorite. And sloppy joe bombs, those were good. And there's a couple new ones, but they're written for 2 people. So if you want, it's just a lot easier to gauge how much do you need, because I know a lot of you don't have 10 kids to make food for. I understand that. So did that for dinner. And then at the end of the dinner one, it goes through, I also did, let me go back here. I had sweet and sour chicken, I added that in there to your freezer. Meat prep, because when I was doing Jaden's, I thought that's a good thing to do too. So I wrote down how to do bulk ground beef, how to do Italian meatballs, cheese stuffed meatballs, porcupine meatballs, hamburger patties. And it also goes through how to do chicken breast and how to do ground chicken, chicken strips, prepped kielbasa, how you do those roast beef cubes, and then real life meals for 1 or 2, just different basics to keep on hand. Meal prep tip 7. I'm going to talk you through this so you guys would know what's in it. And then after I was done writing it, the kids would send me a couple things to add to it. I was like, oh, I didn't add it. So I have bonus recipes, and there were things that I didn't think of, like mashed potatoes and gravy. They love the homemade gravy we make now. Italian, the grinder pasta salad, new favorite. That's in there too. Homemade chocolate syrup. Didn't add that anywhere. That was a favorite that we do. So that's in there. How to cook spaghetti squash. That was one. And then at the very end, I also put desserts. And these are more 2 desserts, and they're just different random ones that they can make, for themselves, which is kind of a nice thing. And then it goes into, let me go to the next one. We go back to the basics, and it's simple skills every cook should know. So I go through and do like how to cook rice, how to make an egg, how to boil pasta, how to cook oatmeal, how to make scrambled eggs, because, yeah, I mean, they should know how to do that, but not everybody does. That was written for a lot of people. How to make French toast, how to make hash browns from scratch, meat things, like what to do for ground beef and chicken, like what to cook it at, that kind of stuff, so you kind of know what the temperature should be, different sauces, how to make a simple white sauce, how to make cheese for nachos, kitchen tools, how to measure properly, how to use different things, how to read a recipe, understand cooking terms. I'm gonna keep going. How to make frozen food taste better. What to do with leftovers. I have a list of what to do with leftover mashed potatoes, what to do with leftover chicken, what to do with leftover rice, taco meat, leftover pasta, leftover vegetables, just random, and then at the end, a recipe index. So that was a lot of chatting to tell you. So I am excited for this because this, I feel like, shows a lot of what we're doing now. So a lot of our recipes that we have now. So this will be linked below. If you go there, right below in the video description, there's a little thing, it'll take you to my bookstore. I think the first thing it shows up is my school books, but there's a little triangle. You click in, it shows all the books that I've written that I am sharing over there. So this is part of them, so I'm super excited. So I'm like, all right, I've got the next chapter cookbook for our family. So I was excited. I'm like, I can't wait for my kids are like, ooh, I can't wait to have one so they can have their own little, like a newer version cookbook of things that we eat. So that was exciting for me because I've been waiting a long time. Seems like, I don't know, you used to be able to get your stuff right away. I do Amazon Kindle Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, and it used to come within a few days. Now the order sometimes takes weeks to get in. Like my first one with my school ones, they took forever, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I'm trying to make sure I stay ahead and get what I need on time so we can have them. So look below if you want that cookbook. It's got all the delicious stuff that we do now. So okay, we're gonna stop yapping. I gotta watch my premiere over here at the same time, and then we're gonna clean up the kitchen. We got stuff to do. Focus. I got a list to focus on this week because I have different cleaner things we want to do and get done to, clean up the house. It's gonna be mostly me because kids are gonna be gone, but I'm okay with that. We're just gonna have a great day. You ready for an amazing day? I'm ready for an amazing day. Okay, let's stop talking and let's get going. Okay, you ready? Let's go. All right. The only bad thing about premieres is that you're sucked into your phone for an hour. So I gotta get doing my day here too. So I was glad we had a winner for the giveaway. So thank you all for being there. Love that you guys are there together. Nice to chat in the morning and, get ourselves motivated, get ready for our day. So let's start wiping up. I'm just gonna clean my countertops off. This is my Norwex powder and water. Did I put essential oil in here? I'm pretty sure I did, yeah. The pink lemonade's so good. So I'm just gonna spray my countertops, wipe them down, get them all clean. It's gonna be great. All right, today's gonna be a clean the stove. Do you see how dirty this is? It's dirty, look at, yep, let me show you. Look at how yuck, look at all that yucky. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That's called dirty stove, very much so. So today we're gonna do a little bit of deep cleaning in the kitchen here. So one of those things is clean the stove. It's like one of those, I don't wanna do it, but I have to. The last time I think it was one of our 52-week series, on Tuesday, I think we did in the beginning. That was the last time I pulled everything out. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to do that today. So I'm gonna take all the racks off and I'm gonna mix up that nice mix. Remember, Miss Bauer gave it to me. It's peroxide, baking soda, and dish soap. That made a nice little cleaner where you basically put it out and let it sit. So I'm gonna try and do that. So let me take these up and put them in the sink. Okay, let's mix up our mixture. It's gonna be half a cup of baking soda, a quarter cup peroxide, and dish soap. I'm looking at everything. And then just mix it all, makes a paste. So let's mix that up. And two cameras here. Did I just get two bowls out? I sure did, didn't I? So put your baking soda in. Peroxide. And I didn't use Dawn, I'm using Ajax. Mix it up, probably a little bit more. Makes a nice little paste. All right, this is the part where it's just not fun, so I'm just gonna put a bunch of fast forward and put music on here. Put music on here. I'm listening to music in my background. Just scrub it up, wipe it up, put some praise and worship music on. It'll get you through these blah tasks of the morning.
I'm just checking in. I miss the waiting for the light. We got we only get what your word has never rise up again. Future, 'cause I know. You can see the one in our picture.
One of the knobs goes on some small gas here, so I'm turning the exhaust fan to clear out the gas before I turn anything on. That looks great. Sink. The stove is done. The oven is done. That's the big job. Get it done. Okay, let's go back over here. I want to do the front of my cabinets just on this area right here because this area is like highly traffic area where it gets used. So I'm just going to spray it, let it sit, and then I'll wipe it down. go and like re-wipe your kitchen and do that, I feel like it's gonna take forever, but you know what, in reality, that just took a few minutes wiping there. So this, I'm like, these cupboards are a mess. So just straightened it. That's all. Just got lazy putting away dishes, or someone else put dishes away that normally doesn't. And that's okay. Or it was me. I know my plastic cupboard, I just throw stuff in there, so I am the guilty one there. So I'm gonna just do real quick. Go through, straighten, that's it. I'll do straighten, straighten, that's it. Just to straighten, and then be good to go. If I gotta wipe something out, I will. Okay, doing good. Cleaning out plastic cupboard. So my silverware, that's something else. I got these out too. I need to take these all out. The seal, it gets moldy. It does. So I'm going to be taking all this rubber out and soaking that in bleach for a little bit, and then letting that dry. But my silverware, you remember how silverware gets spotty? I think we talked about this last time. Just from use, because you know, we're humans and we use food and they're just cheapy silverware. So if you put this in, I'm gonna put it in my container, I'm gonna put warm water, a cup of vinegar, and sprinkle baking soda and let it sit for a little bit, put a little dish soap in there, and then I will rinse it off, dry it, and then we'll have nice clean looking, not spotty. Actually, this don't look that bad now I'm looking at it, but it's good to do once in a while. Okay, let that stuff soak in the sink a little bit. Let's wipe this way. Okay, moving. I could probably scrub the refrigerator out a little bit better, but when you go shopping, it's good to scrub real good. I'm not gonna go shopping because I'm not even, got another week till my monthly, but I still won't go. We'll still kind of eat it. We got a lot of frozen fruit, lots of frozen vegetables. We're using that. So I'm gonna take out, I was like, what can I put my silverware on? So we're gonna put this right here. I gotta wash floors. We're gonna be doing that soon. So I'm gonna put this away. Okay, moving. So silverware is all done. I'm gonna have Jensen sharpen my knives with the electric sharpener because there's some of them are dull. They're not totally dull, but I'll have them do that. I've got all these, some are clear, but some look a little bit orangey because of dinner, so I'm gonna put a little bleach in there and let them soak. Same thing with the seals. Let these bleach to get the stuff off. I gotta still wipe off over here. I gotta clean out the water containers while those soak. The only other thing I want to do is clean my windows, which I'll do that in a little bit. I want to do my floor. Now, normally I would say vacuum the floor, but I gotta send the vacuum here. I gotta hand vacuum it. I'm just gonna wash it with the dirt. Pick up the dirt, put it inside the bucket. That's fine with me. So I'm filling up a pot first. I'm gonna wash this. Something else is wash my Norwex cloths. So I take these, and it's just my Norwex powder, which is laundry detergent, and the cloth. So I'm gonna put some of these in here. I'm gonna have to use some, so I'm gonna have to, I think there's one for floor. I'll leave one out right now too. There's some right here. We're gonna wash, like soak these, clean them, boil them. You'll see all the yuck come out of them. There's just something else that I wanted to get on my list done. The effectiveness of how well they work is all about how clean these are. Let's see. So what I'll do is pick up all my rugs and then I'll just hand wash. This week I'll be doing other areas. Today I'm just gonna be doing this area because that's my goal right now. And so like my kitchen, I feel like it's very clean, which is nice. So it'll be that. I wanna clean the inside dishwasher, but I'll have to wait till that's emptied. And then put some bleach in there, let it kind of soak, clean, scrub, all the good things. So let's pick the rugs up and then we're gonna hand mop the floor. And I also have to move Maxine too. We're gonna move you, Maxine. I love you. She's like, Mommy, I'm sleeping. And then I also changed the thermostat up 1 degree. So I'm at 75 during the day in the house. It's one of those things, I don't know what you put your thermostat in, but in Florida, we keep ours about 74. And that seems good, but it seems like it's just very chilled. Like it's very cold, like it gets very cool in here. And that's great. That's what you want the air conditioner to do. And so I was thinking, I'm like, sometimes it's just too cold in here. So I'm going to put it at 75 during the day and see how we do. So usually when I'm working and doing things, I get a little sweaty, but it's like, all right, how much can you endure? And I don't have sleeveless on today. So I'm like, how much can we put up with at 75? So I'm going to try to do that. I don't know if anybody else, I think it really depends on where you live because our thermostat is different, I think, in different parts of the country. I feel like we have here in Florida, 75, but I feel like if you're really, really hot, go jump in the pool and then come back in, you'll cool right off. So just trying it. And today's gonna be 110 real feel again. And so can we do it? I don't know. So we'll see. Like I said, you try to cut back on everything. When you have 10 kids, you try to cut back your other bills so you can have 10 kids. So when you have, your bills are more expensive in one place, you try to cut back on the other place. So one of those is the electric. And so I've had it at 74 during the day and 75 at night. And I'm like, let me put it at 75 during the day and 75 at night and see how that does, and we can always change it if we need to. So today will be a true test because it's pretty toasty outside right now. I'll be shutting the blinds down. So let's hand mop the floor. There's lots of crumbs on it and my feet are very dirty. You'll see dirt on the bottom of my feet and you go, ew, it's because there's stuff all over the floor. So let's mop. Not just mop, hand wash. Okay, good thing is you do a little bit of floor, you come back. So this one side looks nice and clear. like the bleach this is still a little orangey here, so I'm gonna let this sit, but I'll take these and put these on the towel. Actually, I'm gonna get another towel. So I didn't waste that water, I just dumped it in the dishwasher, and then it kind of gets the hot soapy water in the bottom and it'll drain it out to get the yuck out. This is my first sponge. Remember I bought that huge pack of the blue sponges and it's lasted me. This is even still good, but it's got a little bit of yuck in there. So I'm gonna throw this away and get my next one out. I know these are gonna be a way better deal than the Scrub Mommy and Scrub Daddy ones. Even though those are fun and the whole gimmicky things, but I feel like going back to the old basics is good. Okay, these are a little bit just stained. I mean, some of them are. You put spaghetti and it's gonna happen, right? And I've had these for quite some time. So some are a little bit spongier than others, but that's okay. Part of life. Just let them sit. Okay, floor is pretty wet from all the water. That's boiling. Let's go over there and do that floor. I'm gonna put away the bleach and throw this away. Okay, good thing about the sink using all this bleach in there, it's nice and clean. So I've got a new bucket. My washcloths I am shutting off and I'll let them sit. They're not that dirty. Usually when they're really dirty, you can tell the water gets real gross. It's not even that gross, which I'm like, ooh, thankful. So I'm gonna do, my focus today is, I could do my entire floor, but I'm like, you know what, my goal today is like kitchen, hallway to back there. So tomorrow, the next day, I gotta clean like the couch out. Like I went to get Maxine was scratching her ball underneath this weekend. I reached in there and I was like, disgusting, because the vacuum doesn't go into there. I'm like, yuck, very gross. So I need to clean under the couch really good because, you know, it's gross. So we'll do that tomorrow, but I'll just do right here, move these chairs and go back the hallway. So then this way has been hand washed. I feel like I've really enjoyed the hand wash floor. I feel like it gets cleaner. The steam mop is fine. The Norwex is fine for in between. It's like the robot vacuum. Robot vacuum's fine, but like you gotta get a good vacuum once in a while. You know what I mean? So let's just hand wash this and we'll go back that way. I was looking, I'm like, I don't have any more washcloths because I just put the one that I washed the floor with in the pot, kind of stirred around so it could get clean. I left one out. So I'm just gonna wipe this down right here. So this is good, like kitchen, good. I'm gonna do my windows, my towels. I'm waiting for the rugs are next. And kitchen will be done, which is awesome. So that's good. It's a good Monday to, I'm not how we accumulate these, but we do. Good day to get that all clean. You know, it's good to do a good one over in your kitchen once in a while. It just means you do less in like your bedroom or bathroom. I've got my bedroom moved around. I still need to change a few things in there, but we'll do that eventually. I'm not ready just yet to move my office stuff down, but I will be. All right, this is good right here. Okay, I'm gonna grab those towels and we'll put them outside. I don't think do I have anything else out here to do? The windows, let's do them. Oh, you know what? No, I don't have any window cloths now because they're all on the thing. That's okay, we'll do those later. Let me get the rugs. I'm gonna put all these rugs outside because it's nice and hot, they'll dry quick. All right, so I'm gonna dump the pot and then rinse the washcloths off and then put a little bit of vinegar in there and let them re-come to another boil. I'll put away some of my, like my pitcher, my coffee thing, and I think I'll be done in here. I'll look around, I think that's it. I gotta do the windows, but I don't have any cloths, so those are gonna be clean, so that's okay. That can be in tomorrow or later today. Okay, into my bedroom I come. I was like, can I be a rebel today and leave my bed unmade? I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it, but I'm not gonna put all the pillows on it. Just to make it a little bit easier, because, you know, just gonna do that. So let me clean it up. All right, something that is an issue is Maxine getting up in the bed, because I am in a dead sleep and all I hear is the dog next to me going, so she doesn't start out on our bed, but she does like to come in there at night. So I'm thinking I'll just switch these two chairs, even though I have them this way. This can go against the wall. I kind of thought it'd be better that way. I'll move it over here, no worries, because the bench, let's move the bench real quick. I originally was giving Maxine a spot by the window, but that's not gonna work. So we kind of need this here and then our stairs. Okay, this is the part, like I don't have all my upstairs stuff down here, so we're gonna move this again. I'm gonna put that right here, so I can have at least that to look in, maybe like just coming this way. That there, and then I can leave that rocker over there, or even move it up a little bit, because then we can put all my office stuff along that wall. I was gonna kind of leave my desk out, but I feel like, I don't know. Let's just move. I told you it's gonna move 20 times. Let me just move it, we'll see how it works. It's basically to cater to Maxine, like, because I gotta be able to have her get up in the bed, because, you know, she's the puppy. You know what? Last week I showed you Bob and Brad. They are two physical therapists that a couple of my viewers had told me about on YouTube. They've got a lot of people. I'm gonna say they're huge. Do they have 1 million people? I don't even know, but I know they have a lot. So it's pretty cool because they do massagers now. So we have multiple. We have the little handheld thing, which you saw last week, along with the hand one, the glove one, which is different, but pretty awesome. And then one of my viewers told me to look up flossing for my pinched nerve, and I did look that up, and they do have a video. So that's good to be able to help if you got a pinched nerve. Look up nerve flossing. There's a whole lot of things you can do besides just taking Motrin, besides trying to think you're stretching and to go to the doctor and get like a shot of, what is it, Novocaine they put inside your, whatever they put in Novocaine, I don't even know what it is, inside your nerve. There's a lot you can do naturally. So look up and see, but they're awesome because they share different things on here, and I love that, because they're like YouTube people, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. And so I told her about the hand thing. I said, that was really cool. I said, and I gave her the idea. I said, well, you know, I said, my concern is my shoulder right here. And I said, I have, like, they have the little neck massager like I have where you put your arms in it, and they have that too. And I said, that's just like not feasible. Like, you got to dedicate like sitting in a chair and sitting just right to have that work. And then you move it, it's a little strong, so it kind of hurts a little bit. I said, the handheld one's awesome, but you got to still hand hold it. The put your hands inside the mitt thing is fun, but then you can't use your hands. And so I said, you need something that can go on where you can still work, because I'm still working. She goes, we got something. And so she sent me a back and neck massager, and I'm like, this is really cool. And so it's this, you know what? It's great for, it looks like the same kind of, it's the 3-circle thing, like my one that goes around my neck, but you can put this anywhere. So I literally sat in that chair over there and had it up against the thing, and I laid back on it, and it wasn't too much. You know what I mean? You could put it on your lower back and be able to sit at your chair up at your desk, which, you know, I'm gonna be able to do. And then you can sit there and work and have it do your back, or you can put it up and do your neck. It has this little strap thing too. I didn't quite see. I'm assuming maybe just put it around there. I don't even know what this, I should look up and see what the strap is for. I thought it was to hook it on, but it's a comfort cover. Genius, because I can see how it might get, like, I like that pain, but not everybody will. You put it on there and it's the comfort cover. Genius. Okay, so this was pretty cool. So this was I'm all about it, trying to get your pain gone. So this is pretty cool. So it can do your calves, your thighs, your abdomen, your neck, upper back, lower back. So I like that there's a whole lot of different places you can put it. So like I said, I literally sat in that chair and I put it like up my neck, and then I move it on my side, and then I'd have it in my arm. And so much nicer than I have that big giant thing, which is awesome and works great, but it's just like, it's like one more thing to like have to hold on to. I want to be able to like scroll on my phone. I want to read my Bible and do things. So that was working really good for me. I'm probably gonna take this up to my office because I spend a lot of time up there working right now, and then I can bring it down if I need it. Okay, stop yapping. Let's move the chair over here. What this means is I can slide the bed over a little bit that way. It doesn't have to be so far this way. So I'm gonna shimmy it this way a little bit. I think I'll just, again, we'll bring my desk down. It'll be completely different. But I'm just thinking, I'm like, I can set my desk right here up against that wall where I work. My other one can be here, and I can have this little corner right here. Very nice, or you can have that corner. We'll just see. So let me just, this is where the neck pain comes in, because I'm sliding my bed. It feels a little less crowded in here, like you have a little bit of room to breathe here. So maybe this is better, like literally desk, little things right here, and I still got room. I'm gonna move that over there because when I bring the vinyl cutter, that kind of sits in the corner and kind of hide it so you don't see it, I feel like. Or maybe it'd be better behind it, I'm not sure. Okay, good enough. Maybe the thing right there. Okay, good enough in my room. I'm not even gonna clean my bathroom. I did my shower this weekend, and I wiped the toilet. I'll do that like another day. So this is good because I'm not worried about this. I'm gonna run the vacuum in here. All right, Maxine will be happy to see her stairs returned. Okay, I'm done in here. Ooh, let's go up here. I'll come outside and sweat to death. Someone else said they had a real feel of 110. That's what we're having, real feel of 110 today. It's definitely toasty. So let's, I'm gonna put my washcloths on the chairs because it's so hot instead of the dryer, because then they'll dry real good. So I'm gonna put these like this on here. Give myself a fake clothesline rack. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful outside today. So nice. Toasty, toasty. Okay, so I'm looking at my list. What else did I have to do today? My windows, which I didn't do. And then I was gonna do hamburger gravy tonight. But tonight I have everybody here for dinner. So I'm thinking hamburger gravy tomorrow. I only have a couple people here, so I can make a way smaller batch of hamburger gravy tomorrow. Today, I think I'll do porcupine meatballs and pierogies, because I was just thinking I'd make them tomorrow, but then the kids, they won't be here. So I'm thinking I'll go get my porcupine meatballs and literally cook. I think it's a tomato sauce and chicken bouillon. It's delicious. They really like it. It's very simple. We made it back in February for a freezer meal, and it's basically a meatball with rice in it. And I was like, oh, are they gonna love it? They really, really like that. So I'm thinking, let me get that out with the pierogies from the freezer, and then we can do that today, and I'll just do that one tomorrow, and then we're good. We got a smoothie rolling for breakfast, lunch, and then like all my jobs are done. So yay for me. I'm like done with my work. So that's a good thing. Like, work hard, get a little sweaty. Temperature is only 75 in here, so we're just gonna get used to it. But as you're in the house, it's like you're gonna cool off naturally. So let me go pull some footage off and. All right, kids got TV on right now, so I'm gonna start working on food right now. So something I do have is I have egg roll wrappers in the freezer, and I have ham, and I've got really good pickles and cheese. And so I've only got 2 kids that like the Cuban egg rolls. Cuban egg rolls is what they're called. I know they're not Cuban official things, but they are basically an egg roll, and you put a piece of ham and Swiss cheese, a pickle, and a little bit of mustard in there. And we usually put them in the air fryer. I'm gonna have to bake them in the oven and see how they do that way. And then I did start on dinner. I'm gonna be doing hamburger gravy tonight. So I kind of was debating what to do. And they said they want a hamburger gravy. So I've got the meat over there kind of in a little bit of water, so it's already cooked. So just heat up and then I'll add my spices to it. So let's make some of these. These are very simple. They're delicious and yummy. Okay, the girls, they have some creativity here. we made some sub sauce this week, and they said that would be better on the inside. So I'm gonna smear a little bit of that inside and then roll it up. So it'll be yummy. Be great with your little thing in the middle. Chill for the day. That doesn't sound like chilling for the day. Where'd it work? Put on some good music. Okay, they kind of want to fall apart, so I don't know how that's going to work, but I guess we'll see how they work. But no pickle, right, Maddie? Fine. Motivation music. Steven, come find your... All right, I'm gonna chat for 1 minute. Okay, so they want to kind of fall apart because they are a little bit where they're not as fresh anymore, but I feel like if they're gonna be in the oven, they're gonna be okay. So I think these are gonna be good. So we'll see if they'll just be a little crispy. I'm gonna put them on parchment paper, put them in the oven, I'll bake them, and we'll see how they do. And I might as well make Greg's sandwich while I'm here, so I have to make it in the morning. Okay, for dinner here, this is hamburger right here. It was already cooked, so I just put it. Already had a ton of spices, and I just added onion powder, minced onion, and then the beef bouillon. We'll let that come to a boil. I'm just using this container so I don't have to dirty another one. I put a little bit of colder water in there, and I'm gonna put cornstarch in there. And then when this comes to a boil, I will put the cornstarch in there, and then it will thicken. My mom used to use a little jar, so literally we'll just put 2 in there, maybe 3, and then we'll just shake it, and then we'll add it to that. And that'll be our thickener. So then mashed potatoes is the other thing to make. So I am going to start peeling a bunch of potatoes so I can get those boiling and cooking. These are right here. Okay, so air fried egg rolls probably a little bit better. We baked them in the oven, but they're a little, they kind of peel through, but they'll still be good. It's not bad. The kids that want them, they can have them. So let's peel potatoes.
Or denim. Because it's supposed to come called our antibacterial, so smell bad, you can wear them.
All right.
Wait, let me.
Oh wait, hold on. The girl Autumn just walked by and took a bite, and she's like, "Ooh!" And I'm like, "Let me give a review," because I didn't have one. Look, they're ready. They're taking a break to see if they're.
You guys have more.
Let's see if they like them. I thought you said you didn't want one.
Oh,
Try with the new sauce.
Okay. So we're gonna change it from Cuban egg rolls to poor boy egg rolls. Basically, it's a poor boy sub, kinda. Better? Autumn says so I feel like means good. Maddie didn't do pickles, so what do you?
For me,
You need the pickle in
these
there.
are really good,
Okay.
but I think I like the Cuban ones better.
Okay, so then no sauce, just mustard? Or the pickle?
I don't know. I just like the other one.
If you want, just go get a pickle and put it in there and like take a bite with it. That's probably what you're missing. With the sauce. Okay,
The
not
sauce
bad.
is good. It's just I think I like the other one better.
Sure. Yeah, I think you need the pickle in there.
I don't know.
I think you did. Go get a pickle and stick it in there while you're eating at the same time. In there. In the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Better with the pickle?
Oh,
All right, Maddie said with the pickle in it, it was much better. So pickle all the way. I got lots of chips back there too. Tons of chips. Yeah, just one. I'll slowly move my office down, but I thought that thing you guys can carry that down together.
bring them back in reason. Well, I mean,
Not today. I have.
if I got paid $100 for that, redoing the entire. It's literally nothing different to the case. Okay.
It's a mango?
Sisters are.
Yeah.
The weekend. Yeah.
All right, so today we've been working away, doing good things today. So I'm looking at my list. I got everything done. The only thing I want to do is clean my kitchen windows, but I only have, the window closets are done. We'll do it like tomorrow. I'll put it on my list for tomorrow. And the hamburger gravy I have to finish. That's it. But do you guys know what hamburger gravy looks like? Think of childhood mashed potatoes and gravy train on top. It's basically gravy with beef in it. I know probably it's not appealing to everybody, but it is a comfort food. So the kids all said, yes, we love that. So I've got that, peas and carrots. What I'm gonna do is my potatoes are done. I'm gonna let them sit for a little bit and kind of steam and heat. Like finished cooking a little bit more. They're already pretty much done. And then I got out my mixer. I'm going easy route, Mom. I'm gonna put all of it into my mixer, mix it up with some butter, some milk, and then salt and pepper. That's it. I don't have to worry about do any of that. That'll be dinner. I'm gonna do that in a little bit. Mashed potatoes are one of those things that if you do it too much ahead of time, which is no big deal, they just don't stay as good. So I'm literally gonna leave those there, come back a little bit and whip those up. We have that. There's one more little, I wish I would have made a little more of those Cuban egg rolls. They really like those a lot. So Maxine's tired. She's on the floor. Maxine, you tired? She's like, we did not do a walk today, Mom. How dare we? That's okay. It's gonna be cool. So I'm closing. The kids are finished up. I think that if they've done anything, Autumn's got a few things to do that she's gonna finish on her list. Everybody else finished. So I'm done for the day. I'm gonna close today's video because I'm gonna go up and edit for a while, and then I wanna go outside and enjoy the pool and the swimming with them tonight. That's how we usually go about dinner time, go out and swim and enjoy, and then call it a night today. So it's been a very, very good, busy Monday. So I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you want the cookbook, look below. I'm excited for that. I got it sitting out. I'm like, yay, can't wait to go through. I'm not gonna be making two size ones, but at least go through and see some of the new ones. To have it all in one place for me is going to be good because I'm going between my old cookbook, my newer ones, trying to find, I got a couple on my phone, and so now I've got it all in one place, which is nice. So, all right, you have a fantastic, have the best rest of your day. And come back tomorrow. We're doing 52 weeks. Do you need to clean out your house? You know you do. I did a little bit of kitchen today. You're gonna come back tomorrow. We're going through our entire home, weeding it out 1 week at a time without stress, just enjoying it, adding some healthy routines and a couple different things that we're doing for our emotional wellness as well. So, all right, have a fantastic day. I'll see ya tomorrow. All right, bye.